Welcome, High Rollers. We're going to look at Transformers Golden Discs Collection Jackpot. Woo! Jackpot is a redeco with a new head of Studio Series 86 Jazz. And I have to say, the new deco looks great. The orange and yellows look great with the black. It just pops. However, for the new head, looks good, but however, a widespread production flaw has made it come crooked on most figures. The crookedness varies, it seems, from figure to figure, and I've heard it's fixable, but it involves disassembling the head, and I'm not brave enough to do that. As for accessories, he comes with a blue and black redeco of the gun that came with Studio Series Jazz. It's a gun. But more importantly, he comes with a redeco of the Battlemaster Terra Axodon, in homage to Jackpot's original Action Master partner, Sights. As such, Sights can assume an axe mode, which is rad, but to increase the homage to the original Sights toys, put him in the unadvertised blaster mode of this mold. Also, he comes with an orange version of the impact effect part that came with Terra Axodon. I like these effect parts, but there's not a lot to talk about with it, so let's move on to the articulation.
Alright, so Jackpot, he's got pretty the basic articulation for a deluxe nowadays. He's got a nice little ball jointed head with a lot of range. It's got in and out shoulders and back and forth as well. Backpack gets a little bit in the way, but it is fine. So the bicep, 90-degree elbow, without the wrist. It's got a waist, in and out, back and forth hips, a single joint knee, but this comes out so easily that you can basically get it to do a double bend, and good old ankle tilts. So you get him to do, you know, most of what you would want out of an action-y Transformers pose. So this is good stuff.
Okay, let's talk about transformation. Jackpot's transformation is a pretty standard transformation for a modern car form, maybe the most interesting piece being a midsection piece that needs to be swiveled all the way from the front to the back right above his waist. Then you gotta take the piece that was plugged into that midsection piece and swap it with his head after you fold it in to fill in the hood, which is a little different. But besides that, everything's pretty standard. You just kind of fold and tuck everything into a box. That being said, the alignment of things can be a little bit tricky, and in the end, you just kind of have to keep massaging him until he kind of snaps together, especially towards the end. With the roof car door piece that's on his back, kind of gets a little bit hard to line up correctly and tab in all right, but eventually, it'll come together, and while it doesn't feel great, it gets the job done. The end result is a pretty nice looking car mode. I like how the deco looks in this mode, how it changes to being mostly black with just a little bit of yellow and that nice silver bumper. Unfortunately, the car mode doesn't really roll all too well. Kind of a shame. Also, he has a 5mm peg on his top of his roof. You can put the gun there, or you can put sights and gun mode there. And that's really it. Can't do both at the same time. Bummer. All in all, I think Jackpot's a pretty good redeco and a pretty nice exclusive figure. And he is the posting of this video. He only retails at regular deluxe price, which I think is a pretty good deal. Only time will tell if the same problems that plague Studio Series 86 Jazz will affect this version of the mold too. And the problem with the head is a bummer, but it varies to a degree how much of a bummer it is. So I think he's definitely worth the gamble. And you might just hit the jackpot. Rim shot.